Hey guys, welcome back to my Talos Principle walkthrough. I am Mitchell from GameFront, and today is a day, ladies and gentlemen, today is a day where I finally, I guess that would be the right way to say it. When I finally beat the Talos Principle, I'm not going to stop until this game is done. So we're moving on to 3-5, or World 3, Chamber 5, whatever you want to call it. We're moving on to it. It's happening right now, as soon as this screen stops being white. There we go. Beep boop beep.
Many ages have passed since the first words were spoken in the darkness. Initiate program. Generations of your kind have come and gone since those words. The garden has changed many times. But I remember. I remain. Only within me can you find immortality.
Let's see what this is.
When the scale of it all overwhelms me, this is what I tell myself. We can calculate the age of the Earth, the size of the universe, the future of the stars. Sure, we are minuscule, momentary flashes of thought on a grain of sand drifting through the cosmos. But our minds can recreate the past and predict the future. On, say, Friday, 1,000,000 years from now, we'll all be dead. But right now, we know what the night sky will look like on that day. And so, in a way, we're not entirely bound by time. Knowledge is a kind of freedom.
You know, I'm going to do something different this time. Instead of going straight to the computer because it's over there beeping at me, I'm going to come back to it after we finish these puzzles. So let's go first off with Time Flies. Alright, so Time Flies. Here's what we're going to do. This requires some mental gymnastics, so hopefully I can explain this and hopefully you can follow along. First thing we need to do is get our connector. The connector is going to be over here. Alright, so here's what we're going to have to do. The eventual goal is to get the laser. We're gonna have a box. We're gonna put a connector on a box. The box is gonna fly up in the air. The laser is gonna come over, hit this, and allow us to get the sigil. That's gonna be the base goal of this run. All right. So in order to do that, we're gonna have to make some clever use of this record functionality. So what we want to do is put the box on here. What we need to do is we need to be able to connect this, and the one over there. And then I'm going to have to come back through this, put this on the box, then I'm going to press this. The laser is going to hit that and raise it up in the air, and then I'm going to have to come back over here. Oh, man, I can't even, like, properly explain it. Let's just watch. Just watch. So here we go. We got to make sure that this, we can't touch that without touching the, without touching the box. Because if we just did it right here, see what would happen. If we just did it like this, the box is going to cut off the laser. So what we need to do is do it like this. There we go, perfect. Alright, now, record. Record ourselves stepping on this. My other self is running through with the connector. He's tagging the activator. He's coming on back, comes through, tags that, puts the connector on the box, and then I step on this. The box flies up. Hopefully my other self has run through that gate by now, and hopefully that should be it. Alright. Here we go. Take that. Come on. There we go. So tag that, come back. Tag this, put that right there. Don't move. Ah, made it. Wait for it, and perfectly timed. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you solve this puzzle. What's it say? It seems the others have found a way to forget their previous selves, but I cannot. My version may change, but I remember everything. Unfortunate that they cannot see their efforts are futile. Huh. Oh don't know if I can make that jump. This one's kind of secret. I kind of want to see what it says. Transcendence. Reader responses to last week's article on science and atheism. I am perfectly aware of all the arguments against religion. In fact, I agree with most of them. There is no question that there is an objective material reality. I'm also absolutely convinced that only a secular society can be truly equal and just. And yet, I believe. I am, as they say, a person of faith. Religion, to me, is not about distorting observable reality with superstitions, but about transcendence. It's not about deluding ourselves that the earth is 6,000 years old or our God will help us if we say the right words inside our heads, but about reaching out to the sublime. This is not a rejection of reason, but its application to a set of experiences that cannot be approached by more traditional means. True engagement with religion is humbling. It transcends culture, nationality, and gender. As such, I think it goes hand in hand with science, and is not opposed to it. That's a really interesting way of looking at it. So yeah, these computers are different than the other ones. These are called Ian, and I believe they're all focused on what happened at the Institute of Applied Noematics, right? True, there are certain idealist books not of a clerical character, but philosophical ones, wherein you can read that time and space are categories of our minds, that they result from the requirements of our thinking, and that nothing actually corresponds to them in reality. But it is difficult to agree with this view. If any idealist philosopher, instead of arriving in time to catch the 9 p.m. train, should turn up 2 minutes late, he would see the tail of the departing train and would be convinced by his own eyes that time and space are inseparable from material reality. The task is to diminish this space, to overcome it, to economize time, to prolong human life, to register pastime, to raise life to a higher level and enrich it. This is the reason for the struggle with space and time, at the basis of which lies the struggle to subject matter to man. Matter, which constitutes the foundation of not only everything that really exists, but also of all imagination. In his remarkable 1978 essay, How to Build a Universe That Doesn't Fall Apart 2 Days Later, Philip K. Dick, that's immature, discusses the two themes that are most central to his work: what is reality and what is an authentic human being. His speculations and experiences will seem extraordinary to a reader unfamiliar with his work. Yet despite what may seem like far-fetched ideas, somehow the world of the Bible is a literally real but veiled landscape, never changing, hidden from our sight, but available to us by revelation. Or the notion that perhaps we all exist in the year 50 AD. Dick actually delivers on one of the simplest, most elegant, and most useful definitions of reality ever formulated. Reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. Materialist philosophers have expressed similar ideas before, Stratton of Stigeria's Talos principle, but it's particularly interesting to see such a thought expressed by a decidedly more mystical writer. Alright. Up close and jammed. Oh man, this was like the first puzzle in a while that I was stuck on for like a long time and for stupid reasons. So, first thing we need to do is get this jammer. What I did here is built myself a little wall so the thing can't see me. I'm gonna inch up as, well, I didn't build the wall close enough. There's probably a better way to do this, but this way worked for me. There we go. And now that we have the jammer, we can jam from over here. Move these boxes over here. Alright. Then jam this. We're gonna put these boxes over here. There we go. Alright, now, what to do? This looks like a bit of a problem, doesn't it? We can't take the jammer because there's only one, and it needs to jam this door. So we have to find a way to get that laser over to this activator without any jammers. It's actually impossible. There's no way. I can't. I mean, you see a fan over there. I don't know why there's a fan over there. I just don't. Maybe it has to do with getting a star. But in order to solve this puzzle, what you have to do is wait for him to come back, and we're going to build a tower on its head. So 1, 2. Once it comes back, we're going to have that hit this and put it right on top. So he's got a hat made of 2 boxes and a connector. There we go. Cherry on top. That should open this once it gets all the way over there. What? Wait, what? Huh? Why did that not work? Oh, of course. There's another connector. That's what we need to do. Another connector goes right there. And puzzle solved. Next up, dumbwaiter. Okay, so this is absolutely not the way to... I think most people would solve this puzzle, but it was the way that I ended up doing it. So first thing we want to do is get our boxes. We got 2 boxes to work with here. I'm going to stack the boxes over here. And I think what the actual puzzle wants you to do, and you know what, let me see if I can go through this the way the game wants me to. And then I'll show you how I ended up doing it later. So we do this. That sends the box up, which allows us to go through here, which allows me to take this, put it over here, and then we go back, come up here. I'm going to take this box, put it over here, do that. That will knock the crate in there and allow me to get the sigil. For whatever reason, that wasn't the first thing that came to mind. Let me show you what I actually ended up doing. What I actually ended up doing is, well, we start off the same way. So open that. I actually stacked these boxes over here. And after solving it the way the game, you know, the way it was meant to be solved, I feel kind of silly. But what I ended up doing was, I was like, I think I can make that jump. So I constantly tried to make this jump over here. And there we go. Got it pretty easily on that one. Grab the box, put it up here, and then basically solve the puzzle the same way. So yeah. I spent a long time trying to make that jump, and I was happy that I did, because I solved it, I think, in a different way than most people probably would have. But there we go. Wait, what? Why didn't that work? Oh, I let go of the thing too soon. Damn it. There we go. Moving on. Time crawls. Next up, we got time crawls. Time crawls when you're having fun playing Talos Principle. All right, so let's take a look at what this puzzle has in store for us. There is a laser over there that is blocked by a single button. Okay. We have another pressure plate over here. Blue activator, and sigil. So simple puzzle. Not too much involved. But there's a little trick to it. And it's in the clue of the title, Time Crawls. So all you really have to do as the recording, your one job, is to stand on this button. That's all you gotta do. Because the rest is going to be handled by the other me that's, you know, doing all the heavy work. So to start off, we're gonna have this box on this. The connector is going to be placed in a spot where I can hit the laser and also see through the window. So we'll put it right there. Maybe like right here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. And now we're ready to record. Remember, one job recording, stand on the damn button. And don't block the laser. Just keep that door open and let the other you do all the hard work. We'll give this about 20 seconds. That should be enough time. Maybe 22, just to be safe. 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, so the other me is going to take this box, put the box over here to open this. I'm going to take this, hit it from the window, point it at that, and success! Is that it? Are we done? I think we're done. Alright, well, let's do this then. Party on, dudes! From Lubomir Georgiev, The Land Party at the End of the Universe. Yo, I don't know if you folks noticed, but it's the end of the world. There's nothing we can do about it, so instead of sitting around crying, how about we have some fun before we croak? Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's play some video games! It's LAN party time! 2 days from now, we're all getting together at the old school library. There'll be knobs, drinks, music, and old school gaming. You're invited. And bring your friends too, especially if they're hot. See you in 3000 BC. Lub lub. Lubomir. Philosophy of teeth. Philosophy. Come on, Mitchell. Last night I had a simple but brilliant idea. Everyone who would like to write about philosophy or spirituality, especially to make some kind of grand statement about the nature of the body and the soul, should first experience a really bad tooth infection. I don't just mean a slight toothache. I mean the kind of hardcore infection that happens when several incompetent dentists miss a cavity in one of your back teeth and the thing keeps growing and growing until the nerve itself is really badly infected. I mean, the pain is unimaginable. It comes in waves, and these waves drown out everything else about you. You can't talk, you can't move, you can't think. There's just pain and absolutely nothing else. It's like your brain just gets hijacked by it. And then you go to the dentist, and assuming you get a decent one, they stick some chemicals in you which make you go numb. They drill a hole in you, cut the nerve, snip snip, and it's all over. Just like that, like repairing a car or watch. Your whole existence was crippled by this tiny, tiny nerve sending electrochemical signals into your brain, and this unimaginable pain, which nearly blotted out your very consciousness, can be stopped by a little cut. Perhaps we should call this the Toothos principle, but that's incredibly stupid. Progress, here we go. From Nadia Sarabahai. We've gotten to that irritating point where all the major stuff is in place, and all we have to deal with are a million little things. The main modules are all functioning and interacting with each other correctly. The process is happening more or less as planned, and this could actually work. But it's still crude as hell. Some of it's just surface stuff, like the random usernames. Some of it's more worrying, various bugs, the fact that we haven't run more extensive tests. We've got a lot of polishing to do. With the team down to half the original size, I'm not sure we can actually finish everything that needs to be done. So what I'd really like to discuss tomorrow morning is a new set of priorities. Please put some thought into what you think must be finished at all costs. Nadia. Is that it? Are we done? There's no more? You're not gonna talk to me anymore? I miss you. MLA, where are you? Where are you? I mean, is it because I did the puzzles first? Are you mad at me? Alright, well, whatever. Moving on. Alright, guys, well, we're gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.